Ok, chicos y chicas, estamos acá nuevamente en el Warrant Show. Y como dicen acá, qué micrófono de miércoles que tengo, porque la verdad esta no es mi voz, pero vas a escuchar una voz que es un poquito medio, qué sé yo, sonsa, un poquito de, no sé, capaz que alguien está haciendo yuyu al micrófono, pero está bien, no importa. Vamos a hablar de un tema hoy que a veces cuando la mente descansa un poquito, solita la mente piensa. Yo trabajaba con Superman, se llamaba el señor Reed. Viste, se congeló ahí el aparato un momentito. Yo trabajaba con Superman, se llamaba el señor Reed. Y él me enseñó cómo realinear los neuronos del cerebro. I used to work with Superman. His name was Dr. Reed. He was paralyzed. He became a doctor at the end. Well, there were two thoughts on Reed. But they all went like this. Cowardly sons of you-know-what who use their power, whether they're working with their hands or they're doctors, because they're jealous of someone, they behave the same way. They didn't like him. See, he was an actor. What right does an actor come over to our genetics department, to our education of medical knowledge, and become the top neuro mapping genius he was? What right does a human being have to do whatever he wants? He was paralyzed, man. They had no empathy for him. And he taught me how to rewire the brain. Why? Because I was a janitor. Nobody saw me. I was brown, right? Well, I happen to also have a couple of skills along that department. So, this gentleman Reed, I felt so bad for him because he was dying. And at the end, nobody wants to hang out with a dying man, whether you say you want to or not. Also, because I seem to not get bored when people talked about genetics and neurons and all that stuff in the brain. They said, well, why'd you spend time with him? I go, if you only knew what this guy is talking about. In other words, the middle management guys, the guys who were kissing ass, the guys on top, who are jealous of this other guy because he's doing things to try to save his life. Now they had a choice. Learn what Reed is telling you, Dr. Reed, or go kiss ass for your paycheck. And then we're here at the CDC right now, right? With all you guys who couldn't even balance a chemical formula if our lives depended on it. All right? This is those guys that chased after the guys that want to listen to Reed. Now, let's go back to CDC. By third year in chemistry in any university, if you cannot balance a chemical formula, we say, well, you know, let's go work for the CDC. And if CDC won't take you, WHO will. Because that's life, okay? You're bureaucrats. That's not what this joke's about. It's not even a joke. At the end of the day, Reed had an idea that he was going to rewire his spine, go back to being an actor. He couldn't meditate, and then I had no time to teach him how. Because I knew he would not take the energy and stop, meditate, learn how to prolong your life in the way that you are, and then continue his studies. He had a thirst that sometimes blinds a man. I want to say something. The guy that was wearing nothing but his hair at a construction site yesterday. I don't have time to film you and report you because you're not wearing a hard hat. You understand? I think he was blonde, okay? From Germany, probably, right? When I walked by with my camera, he's like, oh no, no, man, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. But if you're an ignorant buffoon who's a coward, because I have education, or if you're an ignorant buffoon who's a coward because I don't have education, then it's on. I'll chase you down. You don't have to come over to my house and harass me. I'll go after you. So let's see what I'm trying to say. Some people hate people because they're not educated. Some people hate people because they are educated. Both of those people They're racist buffoons and cowards. You know what I'm saying? If you hang out with doctors, then you know doctors. If you hang out with doctors and you hate the construction guy, you're a racist asshole, whether you're a doctor or not. If you don't know doctors and hang out with whatever you do for a living and hate doctors, the same thing goes for you. You're also a racist asshole. Now, let's talk about countries. I don't give a fuck what country you come from, bro. No me importa si vienes de acá, de allá, de otro lado, de arriba, de abajo, si eres de China, de Marte. Pero when I don't like you, because you are the one I don't like. So don't go hiding behind your country. No se esconda atrás de tu país. Si yo no te quiero a ti, es porque no te quiero a ti, güey. ¿Ok? Vos si eres de Argentina, usted se cree que yo quiero a todos los argentinos, están locos. Me dicen, ¿y cómo están los de Argentina? ¿Qué me importa un huevo cómo están los de Argentina, ven? ¿Y cómo están de California? I don't give a fuck los de California. Ni nadie. Yo no quiero a alguien porque me va a tener una fotito y me dice, no, yo soy de acá, aquí está mi carnet, here's my ID. No. Yo trato a la gente como individuos. Como sea. Entonces, no se enoje. What are you saying, show? Stick around.